To create a rubric in Canvas, you'll go into the assignment where you are wanting to add the rubric. In the assignment box, you'll notice that there is a button underneath the area for instructions and details for adding the rubric. If we hit plus rubric, here we can see the area to actually add all of the information from the rubric. So the first thing that I'm going to want to do is I'm going to actually want to add all of the ratings information here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to a 4. So you always want to start with the highest total for the rating. If you try to go any like lower to highest, it gets really wonky. So you can see that there aren't enough ratings here. So I'm going to hit the plus button. I'm going to change this one to 3 because that's the next one down. And if I don't have a title for the rating tile, I can just hit spacebar. Okay. Now I need a 2, hit spacebar again, and now I need a 1, and hit spacebar. So that way we're just getting rid of these little titles here, so I'll get rid of that one too, just with the spacebar. And the issue here is Canvas just doesn't want it blank, so I have to put something in there, so that's why I'm putting the space. Okay, so there are our point values. So now I can actually take this and I can change this to title. So that's our first criteria over here in this rubric that you can see. So I'll update that, and now I'm going to create another criterion. So I'm going to hit the plus criterion, and then I'm going to say new criterion. And then this one, I'm just going to copy and paste that, and I'm going to put it here. So that was Control V if you're not used to the quick keys. So I'm going to go ahead and create the rest of these criterion. Okay, now that all of these are in here, I can go back up to the top and I can start making sure that the rating scale is correct. So if we're looking at this particular one, it looks like the title is only being judged out of 2 or 1 points. So if I need to fix that, I need to just make sure that there's only 3 ratings up here. So I'm just going to start deleting some of these until there's only 3 left, and now I can actually go and change this. So this needs to be 2, and then 1, and then 0. So now our title is complete there. But now I can actually add in as well, which I should have just done, the information for the actual rating scale. So a 2 is this. So the description of each of the point values goes in this rating description box. And I think that you'll have to hit spacebar every time in that ratings title. Okay. So then here we put the 1, and then 0 does not indicate. Put that here. Okay. So there's our first set. So I'm going to do one more of these rating sets and then making sure that the information is in here. So you don't have to do this in the same order that I am. You can do this any way you want to add these in. So now I can actually, let's add the, oops, I messed up. So let's add the 3 point now. That's here, it goes here, spacebar. I need to change this to 4. And then change this to 3. So it gets a little wonky sometimes when you're setting up the points, but as long as you work from the largest point values down to the smallest, you should be able to make it work. Okay, now we have our 2. Let's copy and paste that here. And then we need a 1. And then our 0 here. Okay, so that's actually just everything there really is to the rubrics. When you get done completing the rubric, you'll want to make sure that you mark to use this rubric for assignment grading if you want to use it in the speed grader in Canvas. Otherwise, you'll just hit the Create Rubric button, and then this rubric will be linked automatically underneath this assignment when students go in to access it.